Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. I hear we're supposed to get up to 71 degrees. I had this thing on earlier, so I can actually move these Facebook ones. Oh my goodness, I just can't believe it. All right, so now I have to add them both. I can't believe I have to keep doing this. It's ridiculous. I came on early anyway, so I could do it. Hmm. Okay, something just happened there. Hold it. There we are. Sorry. Good thing I'm getting this before a whole bunch of people come on. Save changes. Keep getting disconnected. So, good morning, Mama. Good morning, Dreamweaver. How is everyone today? So, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's supposed to be cloud and sun, but that's okay. But, it's so funny. The dogs are. The dogs were hanging out in the bedroom. Now all of a sudden they all decide to come in the living room and cause havoc because the bird decided to ring her bell. Oh my goodness. So they just self punished themselves and went back into the bedroom. Just gotta love them. All right, everyone. Well, today is March 3rd, 2024. So, March 3rd, we are in the Ides of March. Um, I was actually going to do a little something that explains that. Ides of March. What does it mean? So, the Ides of March is the 74th day in the Roman calendar, corresponding to 15th of March. It was marked by several religious observances and was a deadline for what? Hang on. Uh-huh. Ah, they actually made it a film too. That's not what I was looking for. Ides of March. Wikipedia. You can find this in. So the Ides of March is the 74th day in the Roman calendar corresponding to 15 March. It was marked by several religious observance Roman calendars corresponding to March 15th. And it was a deadline for settling debts in Rome. Yes, you paid the price if you didn't settle your debts. In 44 BC, it became notorious as the date of the assassination of Julius Caesar, which made the Ides of March a turning point in Roman history. But a lot of people didn't know this. I know, I didn't know this. So the Romans did not remember each day of the month from the first to the last day. Instead, they counted back from three fixed points of the month. The nuns, the 5th or 7th, 8 days before the Ides. The Ides, the 13th for the most months, but the 15th in March, May, and July and October. And the Calends, first of the following month. Originally, the Ides were supposed to be determined by the full moon, reflecting the lunar origin of the Roman calendar. In the earliest calendar, the Ides of March would have been the first full moon in the new year. Well, March is far from the first full moon of the new year. So there's actually a lot more to it. There's religious observances to Jupiter, the Roman supreme deity, and Flamen Delialis, Jupiter's high priest, led the Ides sheep in procession along the Via Sacra to the Arx, where it was sacrificed. So the Ides sheep, which the actual sheep, oh, that's just terrible. But anyway, it goes on. Doesn't seem like it was anything really nice. So let's put it that way. So interesting about the Ides of March. So the Ides of March, a lot of weird things happen. I'll tell you what, I've had all kinds of interesting things happening already this month. and none of them good. I mean, there's people have been canceling. There's that approach that I got to, someone saying about my dogs being locked in the van. It was a gorgeous day. It was like 50 degrees out. And that's the ride walk. That's what they get to come with me. So if anybody knows me, they know how much an animal advocate I am. And that was just like really barking up the wrong tree. So I'm like, wow, I just can't believe people are so confused what actual abuse of an animal means. So, very strange month already, and it just started. So just be extra careful of the things you do. And if you're not well, take extra care of yourself. Um, Both my grandparents on my mom's side died in March. It's just a very strange, wicked little month. So, all right. Yeah, that's it, Colleen. Exactly. It's a podcast family. We are definitely family here. So, good morning, Mama. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Lisa, Linda, Robert, Colleen. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad that me hooking back up to Facebook worked. I get disconnected in the beginning every time. I have this on for a while before I even came on just to see if it would disconnect so I can connect it before we went live, but that did not work. So anyways, a little tidbit about the Ides of March, but at the same time, I keep insisting on calling it the luck of March, being that it is St. Patrick's Day. So try to focusing on the green here today for healing and luck. This whole time I'm talking into the computer, but I'm not talking in the microphone. I cannot get used to this new camera. Anyway, I hope everyone can hear me well. And I did a temporary fix to my music situation, which I don't even know if anybody hears it in the background. But I discovered I do have Pandora on my TV, so I'm just playing some, new age music on Pandora. Works for me because I need to have time to operate on that CD player. All right. So let's start. All right, we haven't used this deck in a while. So, all right, Spirit, what is it that everyone can benefit from or use to know for this first week of March 2024, March 3rd, 2024? All right, good advice too. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Yes, yes, yes. Although the Ides of March might shake things up a little bit, it's also, like I said, a magical month. So despite what other weird things may go awry, it doesn't mean that good things aren't right around the corner. So a lot of people are just starting to begin their new beginnings, new places in life, new romances, new programs and regimens and jobs and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. There's a lot of new ideas. I think a lot of people are getting really creative this year, even creative with your life, how you're going to do things, how you're going to make the shift. Also, what are you going to create? Maybe it's time that you step into who you're meant to be. All right, so we got moving forward. I like that one. Really good card. Second card. Ooh, interesting. Second card was actually coming out the same deck. The 7 Heavenly Virtues. I have to read that one to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful card, though. Keys to goodness. So these are the things you need to focus on because you don't want to repeat the old. You definitely don't want to repeat the stuff that's stifled you or held you back in some way. It wasn't conducive to the person you are now or the person even that you're trying to be. So I'm going to go ahead and read the 7 Heavenly Virtues. And if you want, I'm actually going to show it to you real quick. So If you would like to take a screenshot of that, we have the 7 deadly sins too next to it. 7 heavenly virtues. You represent spiritual enlightenment, divine knowledge, and wisdom. You have faith and believe in all that is good and meaningful. You have a deep intuitive understanding of God, the angels, and the universal spirit. You know the keys to goodness. You are being asked to use this knowledge to empower and teach others. It is time that people learn, especially those that annoy you who are not getting the big picture. I used to hate working for muggles. I call them that, the layman, because they just didn't get it. I mean, all the stupid talk about other people and how they diss people. I couldn't stand it. I just wanted to slap every one of them. But it's like, wake up! All right, so the 7 heavenly virtues. What does seven heavenly virtues mean? Faith, believe and trust in the right things. Hope, believe that good will prevail. Charity, unlimited loving kindness towards others. Fortitude, never giving up. Justice, being fair and equitable towards others. Patience, accepting the grace to forgive. Temperance, practicing self-control and moderation. Sometimes we all have issues with all of these things. And, you could always fine-tune things, just like, where is it? Charity, unlimited loving kindness towards others. This is good. Like I said, it's just as simple sometimes as walking across the street. You see somebody and they look like they're in a foul mood. They happen to be looking at you and you think it's about you. They're giving you a dirty look and you're already a little bit on edge maybe. Well, you know what? You turn around, you smile, and you wave. They might have needed that, and it might also give them a little head check, like, oh, shoot. I wonder how they meant that. Maybe I get them thinking like, maybe I need to smile a little more today. That was really nice, But you never know what may actually help somebody else. It could be extremely simple, and it could even help to put you in a good mood, especially if the person responds in kind. All right. We got the gold deck today. All right, Spirit, what else? What's best can help everyone in their path in life, especially for this first week of March 3rd? Aw, it's my Freya. Freya, and that's how Freya is spelled because my dog, her name is Freya. She is the goddess Freya. And yes, the goddess Freya in this one is depicted by a cat, but Freya is a beautiful name just the same, right? Our Freya. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Do things you wouldn't normally do, even if it's like asking people for help. A lot of people have a hard time asking people for help because they don't feel right. They're uncomfortable. Well, we're all uncomfortable doing new things, but we were put here on this earth to experience. And sometimes that is why we get put into situations that we don't like or extremely uncomfortable or force us to ask others for help because we need to practice. This is self-preservation. This is also taking care of yourself. So you need to be bold in order to get what you need and desire in this world. Sometimes you need to be bold. And if you think you have this wonderful talent artistically or whatever, you want to put it out there and you're afraid people are going to judge you. Stop the fear monger. Be bold. Just do it because there's got to be others out there that think and see things like you do. So I leave that one with you. That's kind of interesting. All right. Got to. All right. The decks I haven't used in a while. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life for this week of March 3rd, 2024? Let me pick the proper card that best helps everyone. The Moose. Moose Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So might be what other people need to hear. Again, you could be the message bringer. Don't even know it. Sometimes you don't even know where the words came from after they leave your mouth. Or where did those thoughts come from that were in your head? We help to teach others, and sometimes it's through love, wisdom. Sometimes it's tough love. Nonetheless, you have a lot of wisdom in you, and if you just take your time to think about it, it will come to you. And don't forget, you could always use that kinesiology thing. So you could always tell what is right for you, or what might be right for you may not be right for somebody else also. So consider that as well. All right. To our soul cards. Love those. Gotta have them. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone on their path in life? Oh, there. Did I mix it up? Oh, there was a card that I found on the floor. And I'm like, oh my God, that was just such a perfect card. And I meant to leave it out and it showed up for me again. So we're going to get two. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone on their path in life? Help me pick the proper card for everyone here today, especially for this week. Cool. All right. These are actually kind of going hand in hand exactly with what was pulled out already today. This is the one I pulled for everyone. What risk can I take today? You can't make any changes if you don't take a risk. Try something new. Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Today is soul action. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. And this is what I was getting kind of with the Freya card. That's kind of cool. I love it. They go hand in hand. What do we always say? You can't make this shit up. All right. This is the one that was on the floor that I just thought was just so perfect. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Sometimes we build ourselves up so high and put so many tasks in front of us that it's hard to meet them. Although I still like making my lists personally, and when I don't get done that day, I move it on the next day's list. So just when you thought you had a free day, think again, right? All right. So again, you could be screenshotting these. All right, there we go. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action. Be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you can expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. That's awesome. And that's kind of going hand in hand with this card too. So moving forward, being the seven heavenly virtues, being bold, taking action, and you have the intelligence, you have the information, you know what it is that you really need to move forward. So search your soul, search your heart, search your mind. Morning, Pam. All right. I'm doing more than normal today, but we're going to go ahead and do Rumi because Rumi is always great All right, Rumi, what's best can help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week, this first week of March, March 3rd, 2024? What's best going to be helpful to everyone here? Come on. Make it one. All right. I think someone else just got this card. Here we are. It's beautiful. The golden light does shine upon you. The universe, God, the all energy really wants to see you succeed. And it's trying to feed you the message that your soul does have a purpose. Even if it's just walking through life every day, greeting people you meet, anchoring in a positive presence in the world. And the light shines upon you, giving you hope and encouragement. See the angelic presence that you are, that other people just may need. One that just walks the earth, delivering messages, keeping peace, helping those less fortunate. So, I feel like I was reading a card. It's talking about stuff that just comes to you and just comes out of your mouth. You don't know where it comes from. All right, that's what I got from that card on a spiritual level with my connection. So let's see what it says. Beyond death and life. Interesting. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all you have known. What you have known is now too small for your soul. So all that crap that led you to where you are now was all important and necessary, but carries no more weight at this moment. Now you're being brought to that moment where you can create your life as you desire it. So basically, this is what it's saying. So be that new life. Stop holding on to things that aggravate you. You know, a lot of people are addicted to that. So catch yourself every time you start thinking negative. Yeah, but what that person did to me, you know what? Cancel, cancel, cancel. And replace it with something positive. But you know what? I'm in a much better place now. My mind is free. I am happy and I can move forward from here on out. These are the ways that you need to look at things. All right. Woohoo. That is awesome. All right. We're going to pick a trinket. Trinket spirit, what does everyone need to know, especially for this week of March 3rd, 2024? I feel like another one needs to come out. Okay. That works. Wow, my trinkets are really getting beat up in this box. Let's see if I can straighten that out a little. All right, first thing. If you're going to go get yourself to any contracts or any new living situations, any new purchases, and even personal contracts with people, maybe you're renting, maybe it's a new home, maybe it's a contract for a new job, or just a contract, maybe you're a contractor and you're getting involved in a new contract. Make sure that contract reads how you want it to read. Don't let someone tell you, oh, no, don't worry, that section doesn't apply to you. Well, make them write that this does not apply and have them initial it. Read the fine print. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. That's what that is. All right. And obviously the theme today is yellow because we have the yellow butterfly, partially ripped up as it is. We still have the yellow butterfly. The yellow butterfly is you are at the beginning of your transformation. There are some big changes coming, which coincides with the moving forward card. Changes are about you right now. It's like you are amidst them, whether it's a change in focus, a change in anything, housing, jobs, relationships, dietary needs and actions, regimens, what have you. There's a lot of changes going on. Maybe you're planning on going back to school or learning a new profession. Transformation. Maybe your artwork is taking a change. You're like, wow, I don't know, I'm really attracted to this now. Well, then go with it. Go with the flow. All right. Stone. I'm like, what else am I supposed to do here? Stone, stone, stone. Out. All right, spirit. Woo-hoo. I always feel like I need to do that for some reason. All right. All right, spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? Help me pick the proper stone. What do they need to know? What's going to be best to utilize this week? All right. Why? Weird. I keep pulling the same stone. And, if you've seen, I should actually give everybody a strong look at the bulbs. So you see how much I mix them up before I pull a stone. I think this is the stone for the month. Think green. We got the tree agate again. That was last week. Come on. There it is. Look at that. Tree agate, moss agate. It's pretty. There's like some crystalline structure in there. But both hands went in and they both came out with something. Although I'm a little confused with what this one is. I have an idea. And we got this one. I know it's an agate. Agates are usually always good for protection of some sort. And I can see some little lines in there. So this very well may be like a Botswana agate, which is making you feel safe and secure, especially as you move through changes and tumultuous times, turbulent times. I don't know why that one word wanted to come out. I don't think I've ever said that in like 20 years. All right. Again, how ironic. I said the things that come out of your mouth that you didn't put there. All right. So let's go ahead and see what they say again. All right. We're going to go with the funny. I called it tree agate before I called it moss agate. So we'll start with that one. What are the metaphysical properties of tree agate?
According to Conscious Items, tree agate allows you to connect with nature and nature spirits. It supports emotional healing, spiritual growth, and personal development.
And of course, so much more. So, personal development, spiritual growth. We are going through all this month right now. That is perfect. And of course, there's a lot more. What are the metaphysical properties of moss agate?
According to Kumi Oils, metaphysical properties. In metaphysical terms, moss agate is believed to attract abundance in wealth and improve self-esteem.
Yay! Again, it's about the self too, and having courage and moving forward, and good self-esteem. That is awesome. But again, essentially all agates are protective qualities. So let's just see. Talk to me here. I do see those lines in there. So what are the metaphysical properties of Botswana agate? Botswana, I had to spell it. This is Barcelona. No. Sorry, I have to spell it out in here. Botswana agate. Okay. Botswana agate. It can help calm the mind, reduce stress and anxiety, and enhance mental clarity and focus. It is also believed to be a helpful stone for those going through difficult times, as it can provide a sense of strength and resilience. Botswana agate is also a popular choice for jewelry designers and retailers. All right. What is the spiritual properties? It's a stone with many healing properties and both physical and spiritual energy. It is said to be helpful in reducing stress, anxiety, depression, and is also said to be helpful in balancing emotions and promoting self-confidence. Yes, yes, yes. So, yep, I would think considering all the cards and everything, this is definitely a Boston one agate. I'm going to see if I can just find some pictures. Pictures. Got to spell it out since they can't understand what I'm saying. All right. Let's see if we can. All the different Boston agates in case you would like to purchase one. But it shows you they're known for their stripes, and there's striping in here. And when I put it in the light on here, you can see it. So there you have it. Now this would be the time that please, if you haven't like, share, subscribe, give us thumbs up, hearts, whatever you can do is really deeply appreciated. And we will go ahead and go on to our next portion of the show. So right now, everyone can think of a question that can be answered. Think of a question. You could post it and post a number. You only get to pick one number between 1 and 20, and take a chance at getting your question answered. Or just getting a few card pulls. All right. If there's a specific deck that you would like me to use, you can go ahead and ask for that too. Or you can ask for it when your time comes and when you get pulled. If you get pulled. Look at everybody's getting pulled today. Maybe something. Everybody picked the same number. Is like everybody hearing me today? For some reason, I just feel like I lost everyone. Are you guys focusing on something else? All right. There we go. All right. Couple more seconds here. Yes, you're here. Yes, you're focusing on something else. Mom. My mom is coming out to see me in May. I'm so excited. Let's everybody pray that everything is a wonderful, smooth, easy trip here and back and during. I got a couple months yet. We're going to be doing, well, I don't start fairs until next month. So, I forgot to tell you the special for this month of March. For those who are watching, I try sending out emails. I'm not sure anybody's really getting them. I have to find some time to call AOL and see what the heck's going on with them. And Gmail won't let you send out a mass mailing if people haven't sent you an email first. Plus, they all go back to one email, and it's very hard for me to decipher who's responded. So, I have to use AOL for it. But yeah, I think there's an issue there. Anyway, for anybody who would like to purchase a service, a reading, foot detox, or whatever, you have to mention the words Lucky March. A Lucky March is the keyword, and you'll get $5 off any service of a half an hour or more. And you will get 5% off of your shopping. So if there's anything you wish to purchase, believe me, everything I have is not listed online. It takes a while to post stuff. Getting a little frustrated with my website at the moment. Um, but you also get 5% off of whatever you buy for the month of March. All right. Thank you, Linda. Awesome. All right. People hear me. Good, good, good. All right. Here we go. The roll of the dice. All right, Spirit. Who's going to get it? Who's going to win? Who needs it? 13. Lucky number 13. I have to look this to make sure nobody got 13. Otherwise, Robert, your luck is just boiling over. I'm telling you. There it is. Number 13. Wow. I'm going to scroll up. Linda got 12 also. All right. Yay. Just lucky. Hello, Sharon. You should have picked a number. We do donations. The way to donate is at the bottom of the screen. Doesn't have to be a certain amount of money, but we do appreciate donations. It's what keeps this thing afloat here because I do have to pay for streaming. So we just ask that you donate something and let me know what app you used so I can check on it and then we can give you a reading. Or you could have taken this chance to guess a number, and if I rolled that number, then you got a free reading. All right. So, Linda and Robert. Give mine to Colleen. She's here. I have won too many times. All right, Colleen, pick a question. And Linda, what would you like to know? Is there anything particular you would like me to focus on? You will both win today. 2 winners. All right. I'm going to start with Linda. And I'm going to start with the deck in front of me. All right, Linda. The Linda Never Spirit. What does she need to know right now? What's best going to help her in her path in life? Well, so we've got 2 cards here for you. Interesting. I think this card these same exact 2 cards just came up for somebody else in a reading recently. All right. So, Linda, this is the world. The world is at your feet. You are very creative. You have a lot of creative talents, and it is really time that you start moving forward on things that you've been thinking about for yourself. There's a whole world out there, and someone is bound to appreciate your, and give me the words, integrity, your style, your demeanor, the quality of life that you have. The world around you is being creative, and it's actually almost begging you and asking you to be creative. So I'm going to leave that one with you, but I see all the spirit wants you to be too, and spirit would be working with you on this. That's going to give you that warm, happy feeling and more trust and faith in yourself as well. We have the sacred convergence. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to progress. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part. Take your steps. You cannot remain in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in the frequency of love. So maybe is it stepping out? I don't know if you're involved in a relationship. Maybe it's time to move forward on seeking for one. They're saying something about being an active pattern. So you really need to push forward on an idea or a situation to make things finally gel for you. Fear that it won't work, or thrown in the towel, or just a lot of times we have so many inconsistencies about our self-worth, what we look like, how we come off to people, that we just give up before we even start. Well, just telling you not to give up. Start. Okay. This one is being like demure, right? If you feel a certain way about yourself and you conduct yourself that way, other people will see it too. So if you feel yourself as elegant or beautiful or powerful, because look at that light and the light that's in her hands, or the healer, people are going to see you that way. It's going to take time to turn heads that maybe, I don't want to really say the word shunned before, but maybe you just weren't showing your best quality before. And now I think it's time to do so. All right. Hope you're screenshotting these. She offers sacred wine, so drink. Pour that precious wine over the frozen cries of skeptics until their words become warm and their nays become yays. You're being offered a gift that is beyond your current understanding. Trust in what will happen. Trust that you will be cared for. So again, I'm just going to bring this up because it's really weird that I've been thinking about you lately, about the dog food, that I don't know if you were selling it or if you were actually creating it and making it. But I mean, the world's exploding with that stuff now. If you have an in to be a part of something holistic or greater, I don't really want to say greater than yourself, or something that can help, I think you should definitely jump on that bandwagon. Even if it didn't work before, it doesn't mean it's not going to work now. And that's what I got for you on that one. So let's see. Do the soul card. Oops. Okay. All right, Colleen, if you're here and you want that reading, go ahead and give me a question or just acknowledge you're here, that you're accepting of it, or I can give it to someone. All right, Spirit. For Linda Nevers, what does she need to know this time? What's going to help her in her path in life? This is like, almost sounds like me. Busy, the life of a busy woman. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Sorry, I'm laughing for you, Linda. I think exactly where your mind is going here. Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Today's soul action. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Well, I know I got to do this. I got a deadline on that. But you know what? If your mind isn't rejuvenated, it feeds your soul. And then it just like everything deflates. I feel like making it sound just deflates. So do something happy. Happy. Okay. Let's see. And one last card. All right, Spirit. For Linda Nevers. What does she need to know right now? What's best going to help her in her path in life? It's going to be very helpful to her, especially. Sweet. All right. We got this the other day too. Sedna. There you can see that word. Sedna. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. In other words, universe is telling you, don't worry about scarcity. Don't worry if you put something else down for a while. Don't worry about jumping into that new venture, because I believe that they really wish to support you and that you will be cared for, whether it's in another idea or what to do next or how to boost it or whatever. It's going to be there for you. And I love that card. Infinite Supply is awesome. I hope that was of help for you today, my dear. All right, Robert, health. Health for who? Health for yourself or health for Colleen? Because I'm not hearing from Colleen. Number one on health. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Four. And you know what? I should have put your name up there, Linda. I'll just say that. So if you look back on this, you'll know if you see that on the screen, that's where your information was. And did I lose you, Linda? Because you're not speaking to me. Okay. Robert, if Colleen doesn't answer me, be a little preoccupied. Okay. Health. 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 What do you think about this? Health. Okay. I feel like there's a couple of decks I just want to use and want to be more connected to. Red Spirit 4, Colleen Low. She needs to know for health. All right. You know what? I'm actually going to take that down because I'm not going to be able to see the card. All right. That's an interesting one. Ooh, look at that. The Black Jaguar, old soul. Have no doubt she's an old soul. Look at all that art she does. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. I'm almost thinking this is the second time she got something like this. Not this card. This is the first time I'm seeing this card, actually. That's pretty cool. So you can create whatever it is that you desire. I mean, literally anything. Freedom from some of, I'm going to say, expectations of others, from a job you feel is now yours, things to take care of. I really feel that if manifested properly, you can be relieved from this oppressive task. Oh, there is a word I'm looking for. What is it? Responsibility. Yeah, I think that's it. So you can find relief from these responsibilities that have been placed upon you. I really do believe that. So that one with you. All right, Spirit. You're still here? Okay, good. All right, Spirit. For Colleen. What does Colleen need to know? All right, that one just, two of them flipped over on this one. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to say it, but I'm going to try. Arya Kira. Aryara Kira. Blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process. Don't give up. So, I mean, I know there's many methods that leads even to your artwork. I think something new is coming to you. They put me, I don't know why, into parks and nature. But it's not just, I don't think it's just painting. To me, it's adding live content to your pictures where, like, you found some really cool seeds or flowers and you actually press them into your painting or something like that. I'm seeing something out of the ordinary and unusual. but also being just as creative with the issues surrounding your life, your purpose, your responsibilities, and things like that. The second card that jumped out of the deck is Isolot. No, Isolt. Isolt. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. I'm going to say, and no matter with who, because you are one of the most loving spirits I know. And it is generated in everything you own, you touch, people you work with. Even on this earth, if people aren't seeming like they are appreciative, their soul is. Um, they know what you've done. When we go over and we transition and check out our script for our next lifetime, in there is going to be seen how much you already have given up. The host of love that you've carried with you and that you shared with others. So it does count, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Rumi. We're going to do Rumi instead of the soul one. Rumi, spirit, Rumi for Colleen Zitlo. What does Rumi have to say for Colleen today? Already this card's talking to me before you got it out here. In the womb is buried treasure. You have a lot swirling around in your gut, a lot that needs to be said, a lot that needs to be done, action that needs to be taken. And I'm going to say it needs to be done within this month. And they're talking about something in June as well. So you need to be actively working on standing your ground, bound, gagged, determined, defiant, to work on a certain situation or maybe even many to get the results by June. So if you start working on things now, I think you're going to see, talking about tolerated, maybe things that aren't tolerated, or maybe if your body's tolerating certain things, the word tolerated comes up. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to get the focus more there. I surge on the uprising wave of love. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. You are going through a cycle moved by forces stronger than your will. This is a karmic period with grander cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great. Surrender to oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. Just be connected. This is kind of what I'm getting from that. Just be connected and things will open up for you. All right. Anyone else here needing a reading that you need to make a donation for? Do it now because we'll probably only have time for one. And if not, we'll go ahead and do the quick pendulum thing. If anybody has a question that could be answered by yes or no, you can post it. Sound is scattered over. I will have to review this later. Huh? Right now, it's all over the place with sound and pictures this month. Oh my God, I'm swamped now. Maybe not taking enough time out for yourself. See, you are in demand. You are great and wonderful, and people know it, but you might have to set boundaries in motion. Colleen, you're welcome. All right, so it's not that you can't hear me, Colleen, right? It's just that you got stuff going on over there too, and maybe in your mind. Because if there's stuff going on over here, you need to let me know. I know everybody's hearing me okay. I mean, I have my music on extremely low, so I don't think that's it. All right. Alrighty, pendulum time. Anybody have a yes or no question? while I put my cards away, I will wait and see if there are any. All right. What pendulum do I have here today? Oh, wow, it's a tiny one. Tiny pendulum. Oh, I think I got another one. There we go. Colorful one. Yes. No. Is it a one that answered by yes or no, Lisa? I'll go back and look. See here. All right, so I'll just ask that in yes or no form. Okay, Spirit. Using this pendulum and this board, please answer the question for Lisa Ninman. Will she have conflict resolution with this recent transaction? Will she have conflict resolution with this recent transaction? Check again. All right, Spirit, come on. Focus on her mind. You know which transaction she's talking about. Will she have a conflict resolution? I'm getting a possibly. So, no, yes, or no. It must be how you proceed and how the other person proceeds and the time frame and timing. Don't forget, this past full moon with this month, what was it, bringing Virgo and Pisces energy in, and sensitivities are being reacted upon. So everyone's not quite in the right mind. They're more sensitive than normal, I'm going to say. So sensitivity plays a part. So it may not just be even factual. It just might if you don't get resolution, if it's possible where you can connect with more than one person on it, if you don't get the answer you want, I would try to connect with somebody else. Like, I need to talk to your supervisor kind of thing, or maybe try again, or appealing to their, if you were in my place and this happened, what would you do? Or what would you expect? Or wouldn't you want someone to help you? Sometimes you have to use reverse psychology on people. So that's best I can help you with on that one. Hopefully that has helped. All right. I'm laughing because I'm sitting in a hospital bed with influenza. Oh no! Type A and pneumonia. Been here almost a week. Oh my God, Colleen. All right. Let me focus on something. Wow. Well, that's not cool. You got to let us know so we can send prayers. Please, everyone, anyone that's still here with us, could you please send out healing prayers and healing to Colleen Zietlow. She's currently in the hospital with, my goodness, the flu and pneumonia. All right, sending healing energy, sugar ray, to Colleen Zietlow in the hospital. May her lungs, chest, body, and mind heal swiftly and quickly. And if there's anything they can do to prevent future happenings without getting that damn shot, Please let it be so. Let the healing begin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may it ever be. All right, healing prayers being sent to you, my Colleen. I'm so sorry. My goodness. Yeah, so people who aren't seeing it, because Facebook won't see people on YouTube, YouTube won't see people on Facebook. So I'm just sending you, putting it up there of what she sent me. You may be able to see it that way. So, because a lot of times when people send healing or Reiki or whatever, they need the full name. So there you have it. All right. That is crazy. All right. Will healing begin for Colleen? Are they running tests on you, Colleen? Because it just, I mean, I would think after a week you'd be heading out of there, but I don't know. They might be needing to situate something with you or perfecting a medication or something. I hate to say that you'd be there another week. Maybe they're still working on stuff for another week, but I'm getting something to that effect. All right. Bye, Auntie. No. Wow. I forgot what I asked you now. You said yep to. Is it possible that you can be there for another week or you should be leaving? Yeah, you should be leaving. Hmm. They're calling it like an acute pneumonia, so it must have been pretty bad. Just be really careful. Focus on chest and lung health, even if you have to get an air purifier in your house. Yeah, that's the other thing. My air purifier broke too. I'm like, what is going on? Um, I'm finding that there's a lot of question. People have been asking me about air purifiers, and then so it's just weird. So there's an air purification situation, I believe, around the world that needs to be paid attention to. So if there's anything you can do, everybody, including especially Colleen, to secure or enhance the air quality in which you breathe, that might be helpful to everyone. All right. Well, it was another wonderful day. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. You know, your time here and your presence is very much appreciated and needed. And I'm sending blessings and good luck out to every one of you for this Ides of March. Boy, Colleen got hit with the Ides of March. Whew, even beforehand. It's kind of like the full moon with me. Or Mercury in retrograde, it always hits like a week or two before and a week or two after. I get like the double whammy. All right. Well, much love and light to you all. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you again next week. Let's see. Next week is the 10th. Yeah. That's my little sister's birthday too. All right. Well, we'll see you all next time. Much love, luck, and light. And don't forget, contact me at the information you see below on the bottom of your screen there if you would like to have a reading and get a discount, or if you would like to come for a little shopping spree. Or you can even, I do mail orders if there's things that you would like, maybe the high frequency spray. I just did a fresh batch of SEACT herb and the high frequency sprays. So they're all ready for shipping. If you would like to purchase it that way, you still get the 5% off, but there will be a shipping cost involved. All right. Much love and light to you. Namaste. Contact me. Put reading in the subject line, even if it's about a purchase, because it's the only way I can find my good mail amongst all the tons of junk mail I get. So again, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to contact me if you need anything. Much love and light to you all. Happy early spring. Namaste.